What's up, people? It's Ray. Today is the 6th. It's about 11:30, and it's today's vlog for today. It is the second vlog for the week. I switched from 3 going down to 2 because, well, I say the same shit over and over again. So I want to try to keep this short as possible. So let's give it a go. As far as the nutrition, let's step up with the nutrition. I've been working on this really hard. I really want to try to follow a plan and really dedicate myself to following it. And so far, it's been working. And what I've been doing, well, I've been waking up in the morning early. Like this is something weird for me because my job, pretty much I just work in the afternoon, so I could wake up close to noon as I want. But I started to wake up in the morning because I needed to get my meals in. I needed to start fixing my metabolism. So getting that breakfast meal in for me is very important, as to start the day, getting your body up and running with fuel in the system, and just start digesting, get that metabolism rolling. So I started doing that, and and after that, just really getting my 5 to 6 meals a day. And because of all that, my weight hasn't been fluctuating so bad. Like last week, my weight has fluctuated like high 176, like 170, yeah, high 176 to beyond 178, like 178, 179. Like it fluctuate between that weight because I haven't been like following like my meal plans and stuff like that. But this week, I've been floating between high 175 and like mid 176, like 176.5. So something's working. I'm getting progress. Yes. So I've been following that, just really waking up in the morning, kind of, I guess, becoming a normal person. So yeah, it's working. Um, and as far as like calories, bodybuilding macros and such like that, um, I know I'm eating. For as far as calories goes, I know I'm eating, but I know that I'm not eating a lot. And as far as, with the addition of like morning cardio and exercise, the weightlifting and even post-workout cardio, I am obviously going to be in a calorie deficit. So, um, so every day so far, I've been in a calorie deficit since I started all this. When you're thinking about, being in the deficit, you don't want to have such a drastic difference. So, so when I eat my food, I don't think about how small I should have. I should just be eating food right now. I just need to think about the bodybuilding macros, which I'll get into next. But I just need to eat food. Don't really think about calories but don't think about eating large portions. So I just eat like something that's sizable. I may think about calorie numbers here and there, depending on like how big, say, like the chicken is, or how much eggs I'm using. So say I may think about that, but I'm not like tracking every exact number. So I'm not really a calorie counter, but I obviously know that I am in a calorie deficit, and it's been working so far. And also, when you do these calorie deficits, man, try not to have such a drastic difference between your daily intake and then the deficit that you're supposed to be at. There shouldn't be such of a drastic big difference. It should be like a minute difference to see some actual results. Say you're supposed to intake 2,500 calories and you want to be in the deficit. You want to be at least like 300 to 500 within the deficit. So 22 to 2,000 calories. That's how much you want. That's how much you would want to be in a deficit. Um, and then, but you don't want to be like 1,500 calories in the deficit. That means your body's metabolism is going to be so fucked up that it's going to start looking for other things to munch on, whether it's your fat or your muscle. You don't want to be losing gains, because I don't want to be losing gains. But that's one way to do it, just to not eat so many calories. But say like for me, for instance, I am aiming for 2,500 calories, but I haven't been exactly just eating, so I'm just going to be maintaining. Doing cardio, doing weightlifting will put me in the calorie deficit. So I have tools to put me in the calorie deficit, whether it's I eat less or I eat to maintain. But weightlifting and cardio, weightlifting, miscellaneous cardio, that will help me put me in my calorie deficit. So I have the tools. I think what I've been mostly practicing so far has just been depending on the days, just really has been relying on the exercising to put me in the deficit. So that's what I've been practicing this week. Um, and bodybuilding macros. I forgot I was actually thinking about that. So I haven't been really thinking about exact numbers and such, but I do think about not eating so much fat. I can't really exactly take out fat because every time I look at my food, I'm like, yeah, that has fat in it. So I can't exactly eliminate fat. So it's as low as possible it could be. So that's how I tackle fat. Protein, obviously, that's going to be the main source about building muscle. So that's been the same since the past year and such like that. So the only thing that has really been changed though is that I'm putting in more specific supplements, BCAAs, the creatine monohydrate and stuff like that. So I'm putting more into that. And carbohydrates are eaten in moderation. I don't want to have too much that I'm going to have excess carbs that I'm not using, but I don't want to have too little that I won't be able to function because I don't have any energy sources. And because of that lack of energy sources, I might be looking for, my body might be saying, yo, I need some fuel. I'm going to get some of that fat, but I'm going to take a little bit of that muscle on the side. I don't want that to happen. So, yeah, so carbs are eaten in moderation. I don't exactly cut it out, but it's there as like my daily fuel source. So that's how I think about like the bodybuilder macros for fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. Weightlifting stuff goes, I'll try to keep this short. High intensity, high volume. I feel like when I go to the gym now, high volume works for me because I know that I'm putting forth progress. I can't exactly do high weights or heavy weights because if I do heavy weights, that means I can do low volume stuff. But I can't exactly do heavy weights because I don't have a workout partner. I go to the gym. I'm mostly working by myself. There may be somebody there here and there to spot me on stuff, but it's much more different to have somebody to ask you to get spotted than to compared to having an actual person with their training with you to motivate you. That person is there along the way, whether you're bulking, you're cutting and stuff like that. They're doing the same thing that you're doing pretty much, and there's nobody for me. I just ask somebody for spotting, and that's pretty much it. And that's much more different than having actually somebody there training along with you. So I tend to like heavy volume stuff or high volume stuff because I know that I'm getting progress for myself working at a moderate weight and just increasing it little by little every week. And so it does definitely work for me. Now, between high volume, low volume stuff, so it might not work for some people. It might work. High volume may work for others. It may not. Same thing with low volume may work for others, may not. But it's just more like experiment to how you feel you should be investing your time in the gym. Do you feel like you're getting a workout, when you do like, a couple exercises? Do you feel like after a couple exercises, do you feel like you need to do more? It's more just a preference, experimentation, and just how much you need to invest into the gym. And that's going to determine what kind of person you are, or how do you like your workout structured. So, like I said, for me, mine's high volume because I know I'm working. Short, simple, and then what I want to get to this week. So I'm going to work on a couple things starting today, and a little bit tomorrow. I'm going to try to not drink soda today. I love soda. I've definitely cut back on soda heavily since I really started to think about nutrition. Because I used to drink soda, meals, lunch and dinner, or I still do that. But I used to drink soda just as a pick me up during the day, kind of like a snack. So soda intake has a lot of sodium. Sodium retains water. So if I drink a lot of soda and I drink water, I'm going to retain a lot of water on me. So I'm going to have a lot of water weight. So what I'm going to do is today I'm just going to experiment to not drink soda at all, just to see where it goes. That is going to drive me fucking insane. But because I don't want to cut it out cold turkey. I just want to see how I'm going to function if soda was not there at all. So I'm just going to give that a shot. See if it is, something that, do I need to reduce the intake of soda, or do I just need to cut soda out of my life? Which I can't. I can't do that. I can't. So I'm gonna do that today. But thinking about more of the sodium stuff, tomorrow, um, well, thinking about the soda and water retention stuff. Tomorrow is a rest day for me, so I'm gonna do cardio. But I'm also gonna take a trip into the sauna. I haven't been in the sauna in, I don't know, 3 months, so I'm gonna give that a shot. Have that time for meditation while listening to music and sweating off all that water out of me. So yeah, don't think of sauna as that tool that you're gonna sweat off the fat. Nah, you're just sweating out the water inside your body. That's what it is. You're sweating. So so it's not the magical tool for weight loss. It's just, you're just gonna take out the water weight on you. And so I'm gonna do that. I don't exactly do saunas, a lot. I just do them at least once a month. But this summer, I haven't exactly been doing that at all because well, it is fucking summer. So that's my reason for it. And so I'm gonna take a trip to the sauna because it actually is getting more fallish right here in Washington. So take a trip to the sauna and see where that happens. See where that goes. Because if I am retaining water, man, I need to cut out soda. Like, man, I'm just gonna kill this. I can't. Just the thought of just like you're not drinking soda anymore. But if I were to take it more casually, just like cut back on how much soda you drink. I've already been cutting back, but to cut it back even more, man, it's like I'm gonna go psychotic. To cut it out, I'm gonna be like just looking at soda and be like, dude, I want that. I want that cream soda. I want it. So that's what I'm gonna try for tomorrow or today right now, and then tomorrow. I got a lot of things to do. This weekend is my friend's wedding, so I'm gonna be up there, part of his groomsmen, to be a part of his wedding. So that is gonna be exciting. Um, what else I got lined up? I got some job training to do and stuff like that. Again, I have new responsibilities at my work now, so or I have a new responsibility at work now, so I'm gonna get job training to do something pretty specific, which I'll probably mention in another video once I'm done with it. But basically, I'm just gonna be basically as a tutor or as a tutor part of the college, I'm gonna be more involved with other colleges. I don't know how that's gonna be, but we'll see how it goes. I also have other plans to do things as well, so hopefully I'll start jumping on that in a little bit. But other than that, I really don't have anything else to say except today is shoulders, triceps. Bring the intensity, bring the volume, bring the gains, and maybe a little bit of pain. So I'll see everybody for next week. So peace.